You know, you always wonder why it takes like 2 or 3 years to film a movie, and a movie is like, 90 minutes, right? And then you think like, wow, it took 48 hours. It took 2 days to get like a 3-minute movie, right?
I was excited. I was slightly nervous to be chosen to be in the film, but just went with the flow. It was really cool. Cool experience.
To see the behind the scenes, I was more intrigued on seeing what you do. It was really phenomenal.
Pinewood Forest is in a place where we have a lot going on at once. For AJ and his team to make this so easy for us was really incredible.
One of the things that we set out to do was to demonstrate that there is a better way to live. And we really feel strongly about that the way we design it and the way we program our community can help people flourish and thrive. And we wanted to capture that on video, especially to people around the world who don't know about Pinewood Forest, who don't live in the greater Atlanta area, and let them know that there's a really special place here.
I hope people will take away from seeing this film the energy that's here. It's a palpable sense of excitement and energy that people have from the morning routines, through all the different activities, from the school to the gatherings, all the way down to the end of the day, to see what it's like living, working, and creating here in Pinewood Forest.
It really does such a great job of encapsulating what it's like. I love it. I love how it tells the story of what truly a day in the life would be like if you live here.
The production team was top flight. They did everything from concepting the video to being able to put together the casting notices, the ability to have the scheduling sent to all the different people who are part of it. Great location scouting, lighting, drones, you name it. The team just had spectacular technology and a spectacular camaraderie in bringing the film forward.
The crew was phenomenal. Everyone was, really nice, and everyone was really professional and really knew their craft, right? So it was interesting to watch.
The crew throughout this thing is so much fun. Something I also really wasn't expecting. I kind of expected to stay out of the way, we got to do this and that. It was like, no, please get up here, look at the camera with me, see what we're seeing, be a part of this, call action. So being a part of that with the crew, that is also so lively. Everyone was here having fun, from the people being filmed to the people filming. Everyone was having a good time.
Crew treated us so well. They were great. It was really cool just getting to know them all. I felt like we were like buds by the end of the day. Just all the interaction. They were super cool. It felt like we were part of the crew.
It was a really cool experience, something I never thought I'd ever get to do. It was an experience I'll treasure always.
Okay, that looks great. So, you go with this?
Ready and action.
So yesterday we actually had the privilege of figuring out how to get a very difficult shot of having Wynn enter into a golf cart, but with having what we call a movie, which is a gimbal, through the golf cart. And when I heard it, I was like, you know what, AJ, we're gonna make it work.
The camera literally goes through the golf cart to show her boarding it, and then to show her driving over to the studio lot, you have to have another one going beside her.
I'll be honest, there were moments I wasn't sure that it was actually gonna work, but we got to a point where we watched it in camera and it looks amazing. The handoff was okay, right?
The handoff felt good.
Hats off to the crew for taking a challenge and really making it work. I hope so. I hope that is.
Working with AJ, he definitely gave a lot of clear direction, and as a DP, I love that.
The favorite to film was definitely the spin scene, and I was wondering, gosh, I hope I, do this some justice. So that was definitely the most fun to film.
Just seeing how, how stylized we made it look. We actually placed all the lighting fixtures there for a certain reason.
The content wasn't anything special, it was a spin class, but everybody just embraced the challenge of shooting in this really dark room and being sweaty and gross, and they really embraced it to make it just feel real. Great, let's cut that. Almost everyone in this film was volunteer, right? They don't have any acting experience. They're all residents. They all live here. With the exception of a couple, they never done this before. They'd never been on camera, and that was super energizing because they took direction well. They were so excited to be here that it was super fun to be able to introduce them to this whole new world that they've never really experienced.
With the film being done with all residents, it absolutely gave it a personal touch.
There was no one better to show what this community is like than the residents themselves. They are the ones that are here doing yoga on the peninsula, going into the wellness center.
Anytime you can have somebody who really has experienced it, either speak about it or in our case, just live it, it's much more effective. This really was about the people and the people that live here and the lifestyle, And that didn't need words. That came through, I believe, in the faces and the images that people saw.
It really kind of forces you to immerse yourself in the community and not necessarily be distracted by, you know, who's saying what on screen. So I think it works better without the dialogue.
You're not being told what to look at, you're not being told what to think. And so without being distracted by dialogue or even words on the screen, you could really see yourself running or having coffee or hanging out with friends here in this community.
Ultimately, we ended up with something that really feels good. It feels like Pinewood Forest, and it feels like the residents. All the love and energy that's here comes across in the film. And when you watch it, you can feel that. And action.
Yep. All right, now her. Nice.
Nice.
This feels good.
Yep, this is the
really
shot. This is the shot. Action. Thanks, man. I don't want people just to have a great video. I want them to have a great video experience. And the entire crew brought their A game to create that for us, for the residents, and for Pinewood Forest.
I think that there are some scenes that are still coming to life. There are restaurants that are going to be opening and new features and amenities that we want to show off and to let people experience. So there's still a lot to come.
I'm really looking forward to updating this video with some new footage that we'll capture in the coming months as the restaurants open up, as the retail comes in line. Can you imagine all of that you saw in this video, but being able to walk down to the town center in a 2-minute walk and sit down and have a meal? So excited to be able to share what's coming in the future, and it is exciting.
For people to look at the video and to see it, you know, to truly know that it is a truly beautiful place to live. It's home. It's absolutely home.
People moved over here in Pinewood Forest because they believed in the vision, and the people that live here really believe in that and bring it to life every day. So that's what I love most about living here.
How amazing the people are. We say that every time, hands down. What's our favorite thing about the community? The sense of community and connectedness that we all have amongst each other is awesome.
I think more than anything else, though, we're hoping that people create their own personal story here. And that there's a collective story to be told, but more than anything, that there is a personal story to be told, and it can be lived and told right here.